Hey everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to the channel. Before we journal, I just want to say that we have a shop update. It's been a while since I updated the shop, so I apologize if this sounds a little like QVC online shopping-y, but I thought I would showcase some of the things that I've been working on. So I've been obsessed with Lily of the Valley if you've been following me on Instagram. So I decided to make this nighttime theme Lily of the Valley sticker sheet in clear and matte. And I actually liked it so much that I made it in the regular colorway, which is just like, green and beige, just because I'm just on this Lily of the Valley kick. I blame Hank's Diary on Instagram because he debuted this beautiful fountain pen with Lily of the Valley and a night motif, and I just really had to hop on that Lily of the Valley bandwagon. So those are the first two designs that come in clear gloss and white matte. Next up, we have a restock of an old classic. This is the camping sticker sheet. As you can see, I've already used one of the stickers, but they will not come like that. But this is a larger size, the regular size that the stickers usually come in. I decided to introduce a smaller sticker size just to add some more variety, but I revamped this with more bright colors, and I wanted a more warm-toned yellow because I love the warm-toned yellow. And then this is a newly drawn sheet. This is a mushroom and panda themed sticker sheet in like these very different colors for me. They're in like oranges and blues. I love a good orange, but I have been growing my love for blue the past few months, so I thought I would embrace that and draw some of my favorite vegetables, which are mushrooms. I guess they're fungi. Next up, we have the iconic sleeping panda. If you follow me on Twitch, you will notice that this sleeping panda shows up a lot in my designs for like my Twitch overlays, and I thought I would translate them into two different colorways, one in the warmer tones like I showed you earlier, and then we have the cooler tones, and they come in white matte and clear gloss. I've been really liking this kind of almost cute but not too cute sticker design. And lastly, I made this as a freebie, but I will be giving these for free for the first like few orders, and then I also put some of the extras up on the shop just in case you wanted to purchase them. These are the ouch I broke my nose spend sticker, which is inspired by my Animal Crossing avatar because I always get bit by wasps. But enough shop talk, let's get journaling. So for today's journaling session, we are actually unboxing some mail from Shara of Eclectic Beehive Creations. She so graciously sent this to my PO box, and I actually found out that she is pretty local to me. She's nearby, so it's so awesome that Shara thought of sending me mail. It's so well curated, and I don't know, maybe I've been pretty obvious with my love for orange. Maybe I have. No, I have. I've been pretty like forthcoming with it, but this grid orange washi tape is so good. I've been on like a crazy manhunt trying to find it, and if you are curious about where to find it, it's actually an empty washi tape. But thank you, Shara, for sending this over. She sent a whole bunch of these journaling cards, some washis, some stamps. Oh, I love the library cards. Like everything she sent is so good. But I just want to actually use a lot of the things that she sent over and create like a curated like journal spread. I've been doing this a lot lately, and I hope you haven't been bored of it, but something about turning like a Happy Meal package into like a journaling spread really appeals to me. Maybe it's because you're using limited supplies, and I always love a good challenge or like gamifying everything for myself. This is Shara's social medias. I'll link them down below. But like I was saying, I like to gamify everything. Oh wait, sorry. Before I talk about gamification, those prints or like those book pages, I actually have them up on my wall above my journaling desk because they're so beautiful. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I love anything that's like gamified, so I actually started like playing Ring Fit Adventure, and it's actually been so good. I've worked out more in my life because of this game, which is ridiculous, but I'm one of those people that just like needs external I guess like external forces and like a gamified setting to do things. So that was my long-winded way to say that I like challenges for myself. But for today, I actually focused on this beautiful, I'm pretty sure handmade envelope that Shara sent my mail in. It's a shame that Canada Post hand canceled the stamps. I don't know why they did that, but I kept them on there anyways because it adds, the journey of the mail getting to me. And then the way Shara wrote the the address using like a stencil looks so good on a library card, which I love that aesthetic. I was so torn if I should use this paper from the books, like the botanical illustrations, but like I said, it's currently up on my wall above my journaling desk because it's just so beautiful. It provides me with so much inspiration. But basically, I hope Shar is like not cringing, but I actually like tore up a lot of the envelopes that she worked hard on, and I repurposed them for my journaling because they're just so beautiful and she put so much care into them, and I wanted to preserve them in a meaningful way, and I thought it would be more meaningful to keep them in my journal than just like sitting in like a cupboard waiting for the day that like I use it, or yeah. So I'm glad I just kind of used it already. So I made like one side of the journal spread dedicated to the outside, I guess, or not the contents, the actual envelope of the journal package. I don't know why I'm calling that the Happy Mail. And then obviously I had to use my orange Lamy Safari. This is like a limited edition one for 2021. And I thought I would do some journaling and use the same color motifs that Shara used in my mail. It's a lot of like olive green and like burnt sienna orange, which is like my two favorite colors at the moment, which I also plan on painting my traveler's notebook with in the near future. Video will probably be popping up soon, but yeah, I've been really enjoying these two colors, and I thought it would really play well together, especially with the vintage feel of the package that Shara sent over. I'm kind of trying to play with the translucency of the vellum, so I wanted to kind of have that beautiful card that Shara made at the back ready to kind of anchor the backside of the vellum, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do some collaging over top of it, but I really wanted to see and kind of incorporate some elements of that card in this journal spread because it will peek through the vellum. So I decided on using this ginormous transfer sticker from MU. This is probably one of the biggest ones that comes with like this kind of fern and botanical transfer sticker set from MU. I use that as a ground, or like to ground this side of the spread, and then I use more of the torn paper envelope that came with the Happy Meal package, and I'm just checking what it looks like on the back side, because with vellum it's always an added challenge because you're always kind of forward thinking to the next journal spread. Well, at least for me, because I want the transparency or the translucency to end up looking pretty good after completing the first journal spread. So you kind of have to set yourself up for success by like journaling for two different spreads. I know not everyone does it this way, but I really enjoy kind of being creative with how I use the vellum because it is a tricky material. I am pretty haphazard with it. I use it everywhere, but I really wanted to take some time and actually use it in a meaningful way. And then I ended up putting Shara's beautiful handmade postcard with her like note and letter as a tip-in, and then I wanted to add some journaling underneath the tip-in, so I made a little mini collage using some paper bits and this lovely letter pad from Paper and Milk, and it was a perfect, I guess, mix because it added a little bit of cutesiness to this otherwise very like vintagey and vintagey collage, which, you know, I love that style and I journal in that collagey vintagey style a lot, but I've been gravitating towards cutesy elements in my journal too, and I really like that juxtaposition. I think it makes things look a lot more interesting. I also flipped back to the original spread because I realized that I needed some more journaling space because I really wanted to write about this very generous Happy Meal package. So I added the other side of that Paper and Milk like notepad that I tore for the other side of the spread, and I incorporated it in this spread. And I'm just double checking spreads to see if I was chronicling the correct days because I do this often. I don't really journal every day and I always miss a few days, which is fine, but I just want to make sure I have the correct date that I'm journaling about because I was doing some catch up here because this was in fact not the day that I received this Happy Mail. It was obviously a few days later, so I just wanted to double check. But it's always nice to flip through a few of the journal spreads that you're working on. So that's what I ended up doing, and I just journaled with not a fountain pen this time. I wanted to use just my Tombow. This is not Tombow, this is Pilot Touch Pen. It's just a brush pen, and sometimes I like to do this because you get natural line variation, so kind of is cheap man's flex nib fountain pen, because as much as I am getting into fountain pen still, I have yet to get to my first gold nib fountain pen or a flex nib fountain pen, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, this is kind of like the, I guess this is pretty much the end of like the journaling session. I'm just completing the spread. I really liked how it turned out. It incorporates a lot of Shara's like collaging and homemade envelope, and then some of my kind of layering elements, which I like. And overall, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has recently subscribed and supported this channel and this Twitch channel, because we are approaching, I think, almost 14K on YouTube. So hopefully we can celebrate once that happens. But thank you again for stopping by. And I would also love it if you could stop by my store and check it out. Obviously, you don't need to purchase anything, but I would just love it if you just check it out and just give me some feedback, because just you watching this video is, enough already. I've received so much love over the years. So yeah, I just want to say thank you, and I will see you next Monday. And oh yeah, I totally posted this video really late, but yeah, I'll see you next Monday. Bye everyone.